Yo, we're ready to get back into it. So let's get it. It's a video about 360 Jay-Z. He said he asked for this full length haircut tutorial. We're gonna skip to it. You know he
All
does
right,
them
YouTube, we got
unboxing.
another big
Speaking of
box
unboxing,
in the mail from Stylecraft. All right, let's decide to use my
I
clippers.
had this type of hair too, and I cut it. I
So
don't
I
know
went
why I
ahead
cut it.
and grabbed my
I
two
should have
guard,
kept it. Like my
you
hair
know,
was
with
the
the
same
lever
color
fully
and everything.
open, and I'm going with the grain, knocking off all of the bulk
I
with
don't know what I
my
was thinking.
Metal Instinct, you know,
My stuff
clippers.
had faded though.
Now, like I
A
said,
whole
you
lot.
can use some
Faded a
shears
whole
to
lot.
knock off the bulk. It'll make it easier. But for me, I just wanted to go with the grain because my client said he wanted to have waves. So I just wanted to kind of, you know, go in that direction
When
to
I go
lay it
next
down
time,
as
I'm
I
not
cut.
getting no just
Now,
the
mind
tip.
you, my client
I'm getting
didn't really
everything.
know like
I'm getting,
what
like,
his
the whole thing
wavelength
blind.
was. He didn't necessarily say,
Whatever
hey,
color comes in.
grab a 2 and take it down. I just had to know, like, based off of his hair texture, what will be the right length for his hair. And I felt like that was a 2. Not everybody
Right here.
of his pattern. You could kind of see how his hair is growing by the direction that the hair just wants to lay. So make sure you go in that direction and, you know, just go over it until it's down to his proper length. So what you're not gonna see me do is close the lever on that 2 guard when I'm working in that area because I want it to be laid as much as possible. You always want to take the front edge down to a guard size lower, or if not, like just close the lever, you know what I mean? So that there's no overhang when you go to line them up. You'll get a crispier line that way. Now working on the taper, what you want to do before you even set this bald line in is you want to brush in the proper direction. That's important, all right?
This man is so
The
experienced. He
best
just
way
make-
that the hair wants
he
to
make
lay,
any guy
you
look
want to
that
brush
he
in
just
that
be
way.
able to,
That
like,
way,
work
you know,
it.
the hair is laid and you'll get a better blend as well. So right now, I'm setting in what you
Anyway,
would call
here
a
for
burst
we
taper,
know what to
and I'm
expect.
setting my ball line in a triangle-like shape. This is gonna give you the shape that you need to get the look that you want.
All right, here we go. So it turns out he just
So
got
I'm
like
going
a
back
burst
using
wave.
my
I really don't like
Andis
the way it looks.
cordless
But
T
maybe the
outliner. I know this
hairline
is
will
a
save
shock,
it.
but these things hit. All right, these is with the cord. All right,
They're a little thin.
if you've been a long time follower,
there.
you know back in the days I used to
When
love
I
these
come out
things.
here, my
I used to
stuff
cut with
was
them all the
thin in
time.
corner. If I
And
let that stuff grow out,
honestly,
it still might be there.
these are the
if you
best
really look at it.
trimmers out.
having to
Nothing
comb it a
cordless
few times
can
to get it
ever
done.
touch these. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had an
It
argument in the
might
shop.
have go back.
Everybody was
I
like,
think
"Oh,
that
the
was last week.
convenience."
Might have to
Yeah,
keep going
yeah, I
and
get it.
combing it
You
in.
could maneuver around. You know what I'm
It's just that
saying?
the hair was short. That's all it was.
Without the cord, way better. I get it. But when it comes to that touch, that blade to hair, the way the hair flies off, ain't nothing touching that. When it comes to the crunch, ain't nothing touching the Andis T outliners if you got them zero gap right. So as you guys can
I don't even
see,
know how to zero gap.
you know, I started in the middle first. That way, I don't start from one end
Okay,
to the other end,
his hairline
because
starting to
by
look
doing
thin now.
that,
It was
it's
just
a
he
greater
ain't
chance
touched
that
his
your
side,
lineup will
so
come
that's why
out,
it didn't look that good.
you know, leaning. You don't want that. So I start in the middle, work to one end, and then go to the other end. Right now, I'm working on the C cups, just using my corners. That's how I like to get my C cups real symmetrical, just by using the corners. I don't use the full blade at all.
Juggling multiple client sites? Supercharge your
That last video, they gave us like 2 or 3 ads. Hopefully that's the only one for this video. I love them ads you can skip. When they do the ad you can't skip, hate it. You know I got ads on my videos as well. Maybe y'all watching the video, y'all got an ad.
So
then
as
y'all
far as
come
the
back
back
and y'all got
goes,
another
behind
ad.
the ear,
So,
I'm not
about
gonna
that.
use my Andis T outliners back there because those are so sharp, it'll definitely cut up my client's neck. So you want to make sure you got some, you know, kid-friendly liners. But these ain't even my kid-friendly liners. These are the Wall High Vis, and the Wall High Vis, they hit. But these these don't hurt nearly as much as the Andis T outliners. They're not that sharp. You know what I mean? They're sharp, but like I said, they're cordless clippers. So how sharp can they be? How fast of a motor can it be? You know what I mean? So I like to use my corners going over my client's ear when it comes to that circular motion. On straight lines, I use the full blade, but when it comes to any curve, I'll use the corners of my blade.
Headband. No.
Now this is the part where y'all should be hating on me. All the students, every student barber hate on me. Feel free to hate on me because I'm using enhancements, all right? You guys, I recommend not using enhancement until you perfect the haircut first, all right? Once you perfect the haircut, then you can start using enhancements. But as you're in school, you should be anti-Jeezy using enhancements. I support it. Shame me for using enhancements, all right? This part, skip this, okay? Like I said, once you get good at perfecting the entire look of the cut, then that's when you go into enhancements, but I really don't recommend it for student. Now, when it comes to doing a razor line,
it's usually the cut is bad.
The best thing that I can do and to tell you guys is to stretch the skin. Make sure your skin is stretched and just trust the blade gliding across the skin. That's all it is.
Yeah,
you're putting the blade to the skin and just gliding it across. All right, not digging, but gliding. I remember I was super scared to razor line anybody when I was in school. That's because I really wasn't trusting the process. I really wasn't stretching the skin, putting the blade. I was kind of shaking, kind of, you know, being timid a little bit. But once you get going and once you razor, you know, a lot, you'll find out that it's really not that deep. It's really not that hard. It's just gliding the blade across the skin.
And they got
listen, I love when I see my clients come in and they want a full-on transformation. They want something different. This client right here, he wanted waves. He trusted me to do it. But even I don't trust in me. I trust that. Got it. Yeah! You too.
those are not waves.